Hi everyone, it's Alicia. Welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to give you a view of some of the things that I purchased from the James Method. So this is a way of studying the Bible. They have a Bible binder. When the Black Friday sale came, they had sent out an email to the subscriber, the people who subscribed to the email, and they had said the first 50 people would get 35% off, the next 100 got 30, etc., etc. And so I had waited to go ahead and do that. I ended up getting 35% off because I literally was like sitting there for 10 o'clock to like hit my button. I had everything in my cart and everything ready to go. So I did get that, but unfortunately they have a really nice binder, and I'll try to throw a picture of it up here for you guys. So I wasn't able to get the binder. So the binder is it's a 9-ring binder. So, you know, instead of the 3 rings, there's 3, 3, 3, right? So I thought about it and I was like, you know what? You can get the pages in digital form. So I thought, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the pages in the digital form. Then I can print them out as I want to, as I need to, because if you buy the binder and you need extra pages, you need to go and buy more pages. I looked at the 9-hole punches, and they're like $50. I'm not paying $50 for a hole puncher, wherein I have a 3-hole puncher that is working just fine. So what I did was I placed an order with them, and so I decided, like I said, to go ahead and get the different pages. So I went onto Amazon and I purchased these. These are called telescoping binders. There's 4 I got 4 of them. This is just the pink one. But they were $16.79, and I think I got them on sale because of the Black Friday or whatever. But basically what they are is, as you add more papers, this part right here, it just opens up and just gets wider. The reason why I bought these is because you can completely bend them back. And you can just write on the paper like this. So when you purchase the digital one, of course, they send you a link. And by the way, I purchased it, and then within like a few days, they sent me an email with an update. So they had updated the binder page, which was really nice. So they just send it to you, and you could just print out the new one. So it's the same thing in the binder. You're just not getting the binder. It's not quite as nice because the binder that they give you is really, really nice. It's in like a pink and like a taupey kind of color, I guess. I don't know what color they call it. But anyway, the first page talks about welcome to the Bible binder. It gives you a sample. This is just a Hebrew sample of how you use the paper, you know, the Bible method, which is the James method. So they give you an example of that. And it has more than one page, so there's a front and a back. I printed these separately just because I like to see them in different pages. And then I'm just going to take these out because it's just harder to show you guys. So the actual page looks like this, and it has a front and a back. So basically what you're doing is you're writing in, if you look at the sample like they give you here, you're going to write in, for their example, right, you're putting in Hebrews, you're writing in the date written, the author. Again, if you're using a study Bible, if you check out my other video, kind of go through some of my Bible journaling and different things that I have, you can look up like date written, author. It talks about who the audience is, the purpose of it, the theme, the cultural and historical background, literary features, notes, and then you can list keywords over here. Hopefully you guys can see it's kind of light. So when I went ahead and printed a bunch of those out and threw them in my binder here, and I really just thought it was like the most cost-effective way. Also, the reason why I didn't buy a binder as well is because they didn't have any. So they're out. I did get an email from them stating that they were doing a pre-order for binders that would come in January or February, but I want to get started in the new year, so I think this is a great way that works for me. You could, if you didn't want to get the binder, you could get the digital printouts And actually they have the digital printouts for everything. I'll show you a couple of the other things that I bought that I didn't get digital printouts for, but you can. And you could just make your own binder. You could get a plain binder and put stickers on it, Christian binder, whatever you want to do, right? Then the other thing that they give you that's part of it is just paper with dots on it. And so you can do whatever you want there. You can write stuff, you can journal stuff, you can put stickers on, you can scrapbook, you know, it's like whatever you want to do there. So those are the Bible binder chapter. They're the Bible binder pages with the chapter summary pages as well. So there was 2 different ones that I bought. The Bible binder pages are $7.99 and the chapter summary pages are $8.99. So there's 2 different ones that I purchased there, and those were also 35% off. Then I decided to go ahead and get the New Word Study Journal. So this is the Word Study Journal, and you can see there it's by the James Method. And it has their little feather on there, and their binders have that too. Inside of here, there is, I'm trying to get it open, a pockets. And that's one of the things I might add to my other binder here is I was thinking about getting an insert that has like a pocket on it for the front and the back. You can also get dividers if you want to, right? So you can make it your own. The binder that they sell, I think it's $37.99. I'm going off of my memory here. But that one does have different binder labels in it and stuff like that. So if you want to look at their website, you can check it out. So inside of this, and I got the spiral. So they just recently came out with the spiral. Before that, they just had the book bound ones. I like the spiral because I like to be able to, turn them. So this tells you how to use it. Again, they also have classes on this, and they have videos on YouTube. So if you're interested in this, you can check it out. Talks to you about parsing verbs. So they give you some different examples of things, Old Testament, New Testament. And basically what you're looking at is you're going to get a page that looks like this. So it's going to have a word on it. You're going to fill in all of this information. And then the other side's going to have your golden nuggets on it. So that's the word study. And the back also has a pocket, by the way. And that book is $40. Now, I got 35% off, so I don't remember what it was. And they were really great because when I went online to do to go in, you had to go in right at 10 o'clock and be like the first 50 people to get the 35%. And so when I did that, I had put the code in. It didn't work. So I thought, oh my goodness, like I'm already like not the 50th, more than 50 people. So I would just went ahead and put the 30, and I was like, let me just do the 30 real quick. And so I got the 30%, and then I got an email like the next day, and they said, you were one of the first 50 people. The 35% code wasn't working, and they gave me the refund for the difference. And I thought that was really great, because how would I have known that I wasn't one of the first 50 people? You know what I mean? And so I really appreciated that. And I did email them about the binder because I said, I was kind of sad that I couldn't get it, at the 35% off. And when they sent the emails out for the pre-order, I think they gave you 15% off, but I still decided that I was going to do it this way. I just felt like this would be a little bit better for me, and I would be able to have a little bit more control over adding pages and things like that without having to spend a lot of money. The binder, like I said, I think is $37.99, and then if you have to buy pages, where I can just buy pages for $9 and print them out, so it's your preference. This is just an example of the page that I showed you. So this was the word commandment, and then they kind of go through and give you examples. And again, they have videos and things that you can do. And I think there was some courses or something that you could take, or ways that you can learn how to use their method. The other book, where did I put it, is here. And this one is a verse map journal. So I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong price. So the Word Study Journal, which is this one, which is really nice, by the way. It's got that silky feel on it. It's very smooth. This one was $27. Sorry about that. And then this is your Spiral Verse Map book. And this was the $40 book. But again, I got percentage off. So, hey, keep an eye, because if you're interested in this, it could be go on sale again for Christmas. You never know, right? Because a lot of times it's Black Friday and then Christmas sale. So, but they are out of the binders. So in this one, again, they're going to show you how to map your verse. So this will show you, like, this one's 2 Timothy 1:7, and then it kind of goes through on how you do, how you map out the verse and what you do. Gives you some more information on that. And basically what you're doing, this is how the pages look. So I just showed you the example, but this is the actual page. And so, you know, you could use colors, stickies, right, whatever. Mr. Penn and other places sell the round stickers. I've looked at those. I might get those eventually. This also talks about cross-references, views of God, views of man/self, reflection and application. There's a space on the bottom for prayer. This you can also get if you wanted to, like if you don't want to buy another book, you could get this digitally as well. If you wanted to do it that way, or if you just don't want to buy a book at all, you could do that. Now this is a little bit different because it's a different type of material. It's like a gritty kind of surface, and then it's got their feathers in there, which is one of their things that they have on all of their stuff. In the back, they've got a section for a verse map index if you want to use that. So I haven't gotten into any of this yet. I've been watching some videos on it to see how I want to do it. There's other methods. I talked a little bit about this in my other video, but there's an inductive Bible study method that you can use, and I've been looking into that. I've kind of printed out some things. It's basically like observing, interpreting, applying, those types of things. And if you can go online and just find it, it'll tell you how to do it. So I haven't figured out how I want to do all of this yet. That's going to be, maybe we'll figure it out together. But that's what I got from James & Co. So the Bible binder chapter summary, which was downloadable, was $8.99. The Bible binder pages were $7.99. And then the Spiral Verse Map Journal was $40. That was the green, bigger one. And then they had the New Word Study Spiral one, which was $27. They do have them that are book bound, not spiral. I don't know the price of those, but they're similarly priced, if not the same. And then, of course, I got those binders on Amazon, but you could do whatever you wanted with those if you decided not to get their regular binder. So you can check those out, and I'll leave all the descriptions below for all of that stuff. So I'm trying to set myself up to see what works best for me. I think that using different methods is good too. You know, this has one way of studying the Bible, but you can use the inductive. There's a SOAP method as well. There's probably tons of other ones that I don't even know about. There's probably different methods just you use on your own just because they work for you, and that's totally fine. But I had seen this James method, and I thought it was really, really neat, and I thought, you know, I'd really like to try and give that a try and see how that goes. So take a look at some of my other videos as well. I will be putting some more out to go over how I'm going to be doing some journaling, how I'm going to be setting that up, working through some of the Bible. I have a Daily Grace Co video that's going to show you a whole year's worth of stuff that I bought that I can study every week. So hoping, I'm not saying I'm getting through that in a year, honestly, but that's my goal, is to get more into the Word this year. The channel will still remain with reviews and things like that, but we're going to start pointing into more of a faith channel here. And we'll still be doing, I think I have one more Betty's box of blessings as well. And I'm open to any other products or boxes that you guys know of. I was looking around for some scrapbooking things. There's some sites that I saw that do some scrapbooking ones where they send you like a kit. I think I already have like probably too much. So I thought, let me just start here and then kind of grow from there. So I'm open to, like I said, comments, suggestions, things like that as we move forward, things you might want to see. So let me know. Thank you for spending the time with me today, and don't forget to like and subscribe.